In this video, we'll look at how SAP Signavio supports the discovery phase of your SAP S/4HANA transformation. The discovery phase is about understanding how your business works today, finding what needs to improve, and deciding how SAP S/4HANA can help. The goal is to create a clear and realistic plan before any system design or configuration begins. To guide us, we use the SAP Activate Accelerator, which provides ready-made guidance, templates, and best practices to help structure and speed up the transformation. In this video, I will answer two main questions. First, what happens in the discovery phase? And two, how does SAP Signavio support these steps? Let's start with the first activity, strategic planning. This is where we set the direction for the transformation. We define what we want to improve and how SAP S/4HANA can support these improvements, for example, reducing manual work, speeding up approval cycles, or improving transparency in procurement. To do this, we focus on two key activities. First, we need to share an understanding of how the work is done today, so we need to identify processes and customer journeys. For this step, navigation maps can be very helpful. They provide a simple and visual overview of the organization's processes and business areas. They help everyone to see the big picture and then easily drill down into more detailed processes. This makes it much easier to have aligned discussions about what should change. And the maps are also very easy to create. We drag and drop shapes, label them, and then link the underlying process models. Once published, the navigation map becomes a central entry point to the process landscape. The second activity in strategic planning is to prioritize and segment the processes. So here we need to focus on where it matters the most. For this, we can leverage the process house within the Process Explorer, which shows SAP best practice processes in a very clear structure. We use it to compare our current processes with standard best practices. This helps us to see where gaps and improvement opportunities exist and which processes should be prioritized for S/4HANA. This leads naturally into the next phase. Analyze processes in architecture. Now that we know where to focus, we look at how these processes actually perform in real life. This helps us see where delays, manual work, or inefficiencies exist today. We do this with two types of analysis. First, we analyze process performance and execution. For this, we can use another view of the process house to check the performance of the processes. It gives us performance insights such as benchmark comparisons, and we can immediately see which processes are performing well and which ones are slow, inconsistent, or manual. This helps us to set the basis to find the root cause and understand exactly what needs to change when moving to S/4HANA. Second, we analyze the value potential for optimization, and for this we can use the value analysis in SAP Signavio Process Insights. Value analysis uses real execution data to show how much benefit we would gain by improving a process, for example, faster processing times or fewer errors. This helps us to prioritize improvements that produce real business value, not just good ideas. The last activity in the discover phase is to define the target architecture and transformation strategy. We define the future state, how systems, processes, and data will be structured in S/4HANA, and we build the roadmap to get there. The first activity is to map strategic targets and KPIs to the processes. For this, we can use the strategic objectives in the Process Explorer, which link business goals directly to processes and KPIs. This ensures that planned improvements clearly support your strategic priorities, such as faster cycle times, improved compliance, or cost savings. The second activity is to define value initiatives for roadmap planning. And for this, we can use the innovation recommendations in Process Insights, which suggest specific improvement actions based on your actual process performance. These become your value initiatives, the building blocks of your S/4HANA roadmap. This ensures that your roadmap focuses on changes that deliver real, measurable impact, not just system replacement. So to summarize, SAP Signavio helps you understand your current processes, identify the most valuable improvements, and build a clear, value-driven roadmap for your S/4HANA transformation. This gives your project direction, alignment, and confidence from the very start. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video on the prepare phase of the Activate methodology.